And the question is, who are God's chosen people?
The first thing I want to talk about is the appearance of the ancient Hebrew Israelites.
You need to know who the true Jews are.
No matter how much scripture you all are presented with regarding who the Hebrews in the Bible were and who they are in the earth today.
See, I've been doing a lot of reading, and I'm starting to believe that God's chosen people are not the Jews.
I feel like now it's my responsibility, now that I know the truth, to get it out there.
A lot of people say, well, what's the purpose? Why do we need to know this? We need to know this because in the end days you're going to be following one thing and you're going to be led right into the fire.
And this is from Psalm 83. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation. Let us cut them off from being a nation. Let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Now I have to tell you this. If you have a new King James Version, it's going to take the word black out. It's going to take the word black out. You need to go into an older King James Version, and it will have the proper words in there.
I think that it's a shame what has happened. I think that the black race has been kept in the dark, depleted and robbed of their wealth. I think that they've been robbed of their integrity, their self-esteem. I think that was all by design. That was all by design. That was all by design. That was.
If y'all are going to believe these lies, you're going to get misled, and that's the purpose of this. It's not about color. It's not about this and that. It's about identity theft. Identity theft. People's identity was stolen.
And who they are in the earth today, which would be the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, the Native Americans, the Aborigines.
A couple of other scriptures are Lamentations 5 and verse 10 and Job 30:30. Those also refer to the skin color of the Israelites as being black.
There's certain passages in the Bible that refer to God's children as being black. One in particular is a song to Solomon, where it physically describes Solomon. And
it's all a show. All these leaders of all these countries are part of a 1% club, okay? And you're not part of it. So stop believing their lies and start listening to some of us here on the ground in the trenches that are doing the research. You're going to be following who you think are the real Jews in the leadership, and you're going to be led right into the fire. You're going to be led right into the meat grinder.
You still want to think that you're Israelites, and I hate to break it to you white people, but you are not. And yes, I'm white. You are Edom.
God was obviously telling the Israelites, hey, I'm going to put you back into slavery. Now, the only race of people that were brought over on ships and sold as bondmen and bondwomen, which are slaves, are the so-called African Americans.
The people in Israel right now are not Jews. They're Khazars. Your true Druze or your true Yehudim are the so-called black person, or African American as you like to call them sometimes. They're not African at all. They're the true Jews. They're the true Hebrews that were brought over here on ships, which the scriptures mention.